Hi, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about me getting a tattoo. Now I've already got 2 tattoos, this will actually be my 3rd one, but I'm just going to tell you guys kind of what design I'm looking at and my experience with it, and if anybody out there wants to know what it's like to get a tattoo, then I'll kind of tell you a bit about that as well. Anyway, if you want to see all of that, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'll start with my first tattoo. Now this one I got when I was 18, and I'll put a picture of it in here. It's literally just the most simple thing you can get. It's a heart on the back of my hip. There isn't really a reason for it. I just wanted a tattoo because I was 18 and I could get one. I don't regret it, but I wish I kind of thought about it a bit more and got something that I actually wanted. There was sort of a reason behind the heart. So Friends, as in the TV show Friends, Rachel got a tattoo of a heart on her back, down by her hip, and I really wanted it, but I didn't like that exact tattoo, but I wanted a heart on the back of my hip like Rachel did, so I did that. Now that I think about it, I wish that I actually got the heart that Rachel had on the back of her hip, and if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'll put a picture of it here so you can see. Because it's really small and very discreet. Mine, it is discreet. You can't even see it when I'm wearing a bikini unless I pull my bikini down a bit lower. I do wish I thought about it a bit more and didn't just jump into a tattoo when I was 18 straight away. So that's definitely something I would say when you get to the age where you can have a tattoo. In the UK it's 18, I believe it's the same in the US, I'm not 100% sure, but actually think about what you want because it's on your body for life. You can remove it, but it's just better that you get something that you actually want. Like I said though, I don't regret it, I do like it, and it's completely hidden 100% of the time unless I want people to see it, and to be honest I forget about it, but I just wish I thought about it a little bit more before I got it. So the second tattoo that I got, I was 21. Now this one I did think about, and this one is one that I really wanted for a long time. I'll put a picture of it in here so you can see. It's an elephant on my foot. Again, there's no actual reason behind it, I just really like elephants and I like the idea of a tattoo on your foot because I think they're really cute and I think they're really nice, and again I can hide it unless I want you to see it. Like if I wear flip-flops or something, generally it's covered because my feet aren't out that much. But this one I love. There's no real connection between me and elephants at all, but I just really like them. I think they're really cool animals. I did a lot of research online about tattoos on the foot, so I found exactly where I wanted the tattoo. I looked at different designs and I wanted originally to have a very small tattoo on my foot, but when I went into the tattoo studio and the tattoo artist drew it on, I sort of said, oh, I did want it a bit smaller, and she said the problem is if it's any smaller, as you get older and the tattoo kind of blurs a little bit, the legs will all go into one, it will just look like a big blur. So I was like, oh, okay, well I'll have a look in the mirror, and I actually loved it. I love the tattoo, don't regret that at all. I love where it is, I love the design of it, and I just think it's really cute. I like that it's just a black outline. I didn't want any colour on my foot. I prefer black tattoos to colour tattoos on me personally. I think on other people they look really cool, but for me personally I don't really want any colour tattoos, so I just like the black outline of them. So my experience with both of those tattoos were they weren't really painful. The one on my foot was more painful than the one on my back, but that's because on your foot the skin is so thin it hurts a lot more, whereas the skin on your back is a lot thicker, and I don't know whether it's easier for them to tattoo there, I don't know, I'm not a tattoo artist. That felt like a cat scratch. That's the only way I can describe it. It felt like a cat was scratching me. It didn't hurt, I could sit through it for, well, it took them about 10 minutes to do, it wasn't long at all. So I sat through it for that, it wasn't painful, could easily have it done again. The one on my foot felt a bit more than a cat scratch because it was a little bit painful, but not to the extent where I couldn't have it done again. But what I did do, because I knew that a tattoo on the foot was going to be quite painful, I took one of those like hair grips in and I kept gripping my finger with it so that I was more focused on the pain on my finger than I was from the pain on my foot, and I ended up making a good few indents on all of my fingers. That tattoo took maybe around 20 minutes because it was a lot more detailed than the heart on my back. Definitely more painful than the back, and it was quite painful, but not to the extent where I couldn't have it done again. Okay, so on to my third tattoo now. Now this is the one that I haven't got but that I do want. There is a reason behind it, so I'll explain it in a second, but this is a picture of it. I want it very, very slightly different. I basically only want one leaf either side, and I want it slightly lower down, not right on my neck, just slightly lower down onto my back. I'll try and kind of find a picture of where I want it and put it in for you. So the reason that I want this tattoo, to be honest, I'm not somebody that believes that tattoos have to have a reason. I think if you want it, get it, it's fine. Like I said, that heart and that elephant on me don't really have any meanings. I just wanted them and I liked them, so I went for it. But when I was thinking about having a third tattoo, I thought, well, I don't just want to get anything. I want to think about what I want. So the reason I want this rose, I kind of grew up going to Disney a lot with my family. So Disney to us was our childhood. So I did want a tattoo that represented my childhood, because I think that's kind of a cool idea, that you have something from your past on your body so you always remember it, or you can tell your kids or your grandkids about it. So I wanted something to do with Disney, but I didn't want something in your face Disney like a Mickey or a Minnie. Not that I think they're bad, I think they're really nice, but I didn't want that on my body because I thought that would be too in your face Disney. What I did was shop around for kind of Disney tattoos, and I came across Belle's Rose. I love Beauty and the Beast and I love the idea of a rose tattoo. I think it's really nice, but I didn't want Belle's Rose again smack in your face. So after I decided on the fact that I wanted Belle's Rose as my tattoo to represent like Disney and my childhood, I just looked around for rose tattoos in general, and that's when I found this one that I showed you before, but I'll put it in again so you can see it again. Now I might have the rose slightly red, I don't know yet, I haven't quite decided, but I think this looks similar to Belle's Rose, and it's not in your face Disney. It's something that I would actually have to explain, and then people would go, oh okay, I get it now. So I haven't booked to have this tattoo done or anything yet. I do want to draw it on before I book to have it done, but I need to find somebody that's a good drawer first so they can actually draw on me. I do definitely want it done, and I will be booking it in to have it done maybe within the next couple of months. I don't know, I'll have to see how that goes. But I really have fallen in love with this tattoo. I keep looking at it just so that I know that it's definitely one that I want, because like I said before, it is on your body for life. But yeah, that's what I want to go for. That's the tattoo that I want. As far as costs go for tattoos, I think both of mine were £40. The heart might have been slightly cheaper. They weren't very expensive because they're not big tattoos and they didn't take very long. If you're booking like a 3-hour tattoo, it's going to be hundreds of pounds as opposed to a 10 or 20 minute tattoo that's not going to be much at all. This rose, again, I'm not sure on because I don't know how long they're going to need for it, but normally I would just go into the tattoo studio, show them the image, and then they'll say, okay, this will take this long, so we'll book it in for say next week or whenever. So sometimes I do get questions about my tattoos, but I've sort of already covered it in this video. So do they hurt? What is the meaning behind them? That's pretty much the only 2 questions that I get. Or why did you want to have them, which I have already covered. I just wanted them. I don't think you need more of a reason for that because it's your body and you can do what you want with it. I think if you're happy with your body, that's a good enough reason. Like I said, I don't believe you have to have a reason for a tattoo. If you want one, get one. But the only thing I will say is think about the tattoo that you're going to get before you get it. Because I didn't with that heart, and although I don't regret it, I do wish that I got, like I said, the actual Rachel tattoo, because then it would have kind of had a meaning as well. Like, I love Friends, I literally watch it every single day of my life. That again is part of me, that's a big part of my life, so that could have been on there. I don't know, I know I said that I don't really believe in reasons, which I don't, but it's also cool to have a reason of why you have that tattoo. I sort of feel like I've waffled on a little bit too much now about tattoos. When I do get it, I will definitely make a video on it and show you. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope maybe I answered a couple of questions. If there's anything you want to ask me, just put it in the comment box below. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Click that subscribe button down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!